So I think a couple weeks ago we reported on the trouble Facebook was getting into, and that they were trying to clean up their image because a lot of papers got leaked and stuff like that, inside dealings of the company, how they were handling misinformation,
Yes.
sensitive information that was getting out to the public and things like that, and how they were swaying public opinion, and that they knew they were swaying public opinion, how they were affecting young girls on Instagram, and how
Very
they
dangerous.
knew
Very
they were
dangerous.
affecting young girls on Instagram. So as a result, they said that they were going to change the name and then focus more on the metaverse. Now, we reported on them dealing with their own metaverse, I think last year or early this year. Like we talked about it a while ago. So today was their keynote with Mark Zuckerberg, and he tried to get his Tim Cook, Steve Jobs on
He
today.
definitely did. I noticed that immediately.
And he announced that Facebook Inc., because Facebook has the Facebook app, Instagram app, they have a bunch of different apps, and that they were going to separate the apps from the metaverse. So, but the major company, Facebook Inc., will now be known as Meta. Meta.
Meta. Huh?
Yeah.
Gotta clap it up. I mean, and so now Facebook is this one, and if you go to their website and you hit the drop down menu, it'll show you Facebook, Oculus, Novi, a Workspace, a few other things that they have created because they have obviously expanded what it is that they offer. And the big breadwinner, of course, is Facebook. So the name is still going to be Facebook, but now it's just an app under an umbrella of Meta.
Yes.
So Meta is the universe itself that they're trying to create.
Yeah.
And Facebook is a part of that, if I'm understanding.
Yeah, so right there, from what Mark Zuckerberg was saying in the presentation, that they're going knee deep into the metaverse and trying to create the metaverse and try to create an entire world ecosystem. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with a crypto to, that would be currency within the metaverse. They have these dope glasses that, VR glasses, but you can use in like regular life. It's wild.
Yes, because he did mention something about some glasses. I only caught the second half of the presentation.
Yeah.
But this metaverse, I'm having a hard time believing it is not connected to everything we're already doing. See, let's look at history in a sense that how if 100 years from now the story is told on how a primitive people who were still using a toaster, still doing like analog, how did 100 years from now you might see flying cars, multiverses? How did we get there? There has to be a period in time which shifted the consciousness, the awareness, and the environment to give birth to such things. I believe we are in the eye of that storm now.
Okay.
So with the so-called 5G, with the candy, you know what I'm saying, trying to get you aligned a certain kind of way, with the metaverse, the idea and concept of things beyond what you can see, the cryptocurrency, the artificial food, you know what I'm saying, where now you can generate. Imagine ending world hunger because you got a 3D printer. And now you can generate. So all of this is going into space with Tesla, or all of these guys spending billions and billions exploring. What we're seeing collectively is the new world order. And we're seeing it, and because you're in the eye of the storm, sometimes the particulars we miss. You have to add metaverse, Decentraland, NFTs. Now you can own art that don't exist. Shout out to Robert Greene Jr. I think that's his name. I will contact you soon so we can make the official NFT transfer, because we sent in the hardware. Gregory Greene Jr. Yeah.
Just name somebody else.
So now you can have, but this is the world that we now live in.
Yeah.
And it's all happening where if you blink, but remember, time and space, or time, it's relative to who you are.
Right.
So 1,000 years, even 50 years on Earth, is probably like a second in the grand scheme of things. So 1 second, you doing this, and the next second, breaking news. All right. The next second, you got flying cars.
Yeah.
You got glasses on that remove you from what reality is.
Could you imagine the first person to see them like click a light on and off? Like
what kind of voodoo sorcery is this? The light just goes, where did the light on the telephone?
Yeah.
You talking to somebody who ain't here.
Yeah, right, yeah.
What? So we are, again, just by an overall observation, all of these things are happening at the same time. Meanwhile, there are the earthly bound distractions, of course, to get you so that you don't feel the brunt of you being moved into another universe, moved into another dimension.
Yeah, because this change feels like kind of violent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is a violent change.
It feels like, when I was growing up and I thought about, some of these things that could happen, like, in science fiction and things like that, it always, in my head, seemed like it would happen, like, gradually, one step at a time. Like, you get used to this. Like a PlayStation game, like, the graphics get better every year. You know what I mean? Like, it'll gradually happen, but they just going, nah, like, this is it.
Yeah,
and you know like, boom.
And it's violent. It's violent to your soul. May not physically be as violent, but even that's being agitated with the mandates, and again to create just hostility in you, so you don't feel the brunt of the. When you see these science fiction movies, when you go through the wormhole and you decompose and recompose, you're being decomposed, and when you recompose, the world around you will change.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, bars.
Peace. If you like what you just saw and would love to see more of the uncut, unscripted, unadulterated, spontaneous, off-the-rip information from me and Brother Malcolm, you need to become a member. Hit that link below, because we're going to be going in on the after show.
And we have more exclusive content as well, so don't forget to hit that link. Peace.